man, oh man, oh man. As of present, you getting nothing but Drayton, 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 and more Drayton. And this is officially Off the Rim.
Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Cause I'm tryna ball out. Come on if you bout it. But you better keep up. I'm not slowing down. I swear they gon' see us. Ain't no way around it.
Live to you from Canada. Y'all already know what it is. This is officially Off the Rim with the one and only Coach Assad Drayton. That's me. Big Syracuse, Big Orange, whatever you want to call me. Probably won't be doing a fast break video. Again, y'all prep kids, y'all ain't been impressing me. Somebody gotta do something. Somebody gotta give me a viral moment that's so undeniable that I could just post it. But now we gotta get into that clip clap. A special amount of flowers for Kansas State literally playing the worst brand of basketball to get a win I've ever seen in my entire life. They literally walked in there and decided that game plan, scheme, any of that doesn't matter. We're gonna muck it up. We're gonna play just absolute pickup basketball in a college setting. The only thing that made them not look like a pickup team is the fact that they all came in matching uniforms. I have no idea how they won that game, but they deserve to win it, and they deserve an applause for that. Shocker of the week. This right here is beyond a shocker. How you gonna hate on a college kid for doing something outside of basketball? Alex Rodriguez, if you ask me, you ain't do nothing wrong. And whenever people try and dim some of you kids' lights, it always to me is like the ultimate
Come on
hater
now,
move.
dog.
And I really can't
Come
get
on,
behind nothing like
man.
that. Now let's get into that oh my god moment. Now, I don't wanna say it. I'm lying, I do wanna say it. The oh my god moment should come as no shock that I was gonna put this up here. Creighton loses after they put up 15 turnovers. It doesn't even need an oh my god. It doesn't even need a sound effect. Literally nothing is needed. I've been telling y'all this man, Greg McDermott, is a hack for how long? He even hopped in the threads and tried to say, oh, wait till you get to this level. Hopefully the schedule makers have us play. Run it. Ain't nobody running. Ain't nobody ducking you. Love that. See you when I see you.
Oh my God.
Now it's time for the wrap it up, where I cover all the prep games that happened over the weekend. And I'm going to try and do this quickly, but it is what it is. Ultimately, we get the first game. We had Gotham 5 versus the North. Gotham 5 pretty much was in cruise control for this one. They won 73-51. Emil Griffin, Cam Ransom, and Kai Cash seemed like the three-headed monster. Miguel Santiago definitely showed some flashes. EJ Palmer on the North. I think that should be who they go to. I think that should be their go-to guy. Shouldn't really come as a surprise to anybody. Atlantis faced the OGs technically for the first time right here, and Atlantis looked dominant. Bjarni Johnson, however you pronounce it, I think he's probably a top 5 player in all of prep history. I think when it's all said and done, he's gonna be one of those names that's immortalized, naming the lights, all that. Alfonso Powell came play in the Jorgensen clan or trio, whatever they are. They also hooped. Ezreal Hawk and Christ Coates came to play too. Bad Boys versus the OGs was the next game. Bad Boys has just been on a slump. They really can't find it. Victor Nago looked like the one bright spot. Caleb Boating this time showed up. LeJorin Tompkins the third is he the newcomer of the year? I don't think that's it. Is that a stretch? I don't think that's a stretch. I think everybody can agree. Next game was Southeast Select versus Gotham 5. Gotham 5 absolutely, they didn't do what they usually do. It seemed like they were getting complacent. They weren't usually getting the shots that they get, and that ultimately caused them to fall in this one 54-49. Then we had Southeast Select against the North. Now, I always hate to see the home team get eliminated. That's always painful, but the North just did not come to play in this one. And plain and simple, just didn't come to play. They got shell shocked. BTA, 86 to 57. I can't even name a singular player on Southeast Select to say the reason why they lost. It seemed like whatever player wanted to get a shot got that shot. Atlantis faced the Bad Boys, and Atlantis started off slow. They did that a lot this tournament. They kind of started off slow, and then because they play like a really good brand of team basketball, somebody emerged over time as like the guy that took over. Alfonso Pierre is making a name for himself. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Zeke LaFleur is making a name for himself. Sean O'Reilly Jr. was making a name for himself. They just play like a really, really, really good team basketball over there, plain and simple. Then Southeast Select against the OGs as we start the semifinals, no more round robin. And Southeast Select kind of fell flat. I mean, Breck Becker was going crazy. KJ Hills was doing what he usually does. Kenzo Cardi was doing solid. It seemed like they didn't really crash the glass like that in this one. That they kind of let the OGs dominate the paint, and because they were dominating the paint, a guy like LeJorin Tompkins was getting a lot of ISO looks and literally just getting whatever shot he wanted. I don't really feel like he was stopped. As I'm looking at the box score, I can't say definitively that the shots equate to how his performance were. Like, yes, it says he shot 57%, but I would argue it felt like he shot probably like 70 or 80. That his misses aren't, they didn't impact the game. Then we have Atlantis versus G5, and Atlantis again started slow. I wouldn't say that were firing on all cylinders, and this was probably like the epitome of team basketball. I think everybody that played was effective and was doing their own thing and contributing. I mean, they ultimately win that game 78 to 70. And then we have the final, which is Atlantis versus the OGs. I mean, this game was everything but a barn burner. The OGs definitely got it back in blood as this time they're the victors and they basically gave belt to ass. I mean, the game wasn't competitive except for in the first half. They just kept on mounting on runs and runs and runs. Now time to get into that rebound clip. Ooh, I feel like I should have got this player probably like months and months and months ago. But we got monster Monte Parsons. I mean, the monster of the Midwest, the man amongst boys, Akron's very own. I mean, when you watch his game, you see somebody indicative that literally just loves the game of basketball. Everything about his skill set, everything about how he moves offensive and defensively. I think he's truly a generational talent. I mean, when you watch him play, what flaws do you really say are in his game, especially at 16 years old? Rightfully so, considered the number one player in the world, Craig, in the world. Even has the ability to ISO, keeps the ball on the string. I wouldn't say he has elite handles, but good enough handles to beat most people off the dribble, and then he can truly finish through contact.